Welcome back. I am now joined by Chaplain Scott of the Walk-In Wedding Chapel. If you're wanting to get married this year, he is here to help because he has performed more than 5,000 weddings. Thank you so much for joining us again. Great to see you. Yeah, of course. Always good to see you. So over 5,000 weddings. I mean, that is a lot. So I think most people would assume like, oh yeah, you've simply seen a lot of weddings, but listening to your story, it sounds like you've actually spent a lot of time studying them.
Absolutely, yeah. So when I retired from the Navy, I signed up for a little wedding service, and couples would call me, and I'd go do the traditional wedding ceremonies and you know, the big deals, and they're playing and everything. And so I got to see inside the wedding machine. I got to see how it actually works and all the parts and everything. And honestly, there were some things about it I didn't like. It was like there was the photographer was thinking about the photographs, and the DJ was thinking about the music, and the you know, the caterers of food, and the coordinator of the schedule, and all these different things. But nobody was really thinking about the center of it, the reason that we get there, like who is protecting the spiritual experience for the bride and groom. Right. And I literally saw brides miss her moment. Like she did everything right. She was like checking the box, and she looked beautiful. She came down the aisle, and they stood face to face. She said her vows, but I could tell she was there, but she wasn't present for the moment. Right. And it was just like, wow, this spiritual experience is almost getting overshadowed by all of the things that are used to support it. Right. Would you say that that was the one moment that was a turning point for you? There was a turning point moment for me. I did a beautiful ceremony. It was a beautiful couple, beautiful family. Everything was perfect. Right. We pronounced them husband and wife. They did the kiss. I said, turn and face your audience. I introduced them as Mr. and Mrs. for the first time. The music was supposed to play. They're supposed to walk up the aisle arm in arm. There's supposed to be celebration and dancing and happiness. Instead, they froze. Oh. The music didn't cue. Oh, no. They didn't know what to do. Right. I looked over, and the DJ was playing with the bubble machine, and he completely forgot about the song. Oh. And it was like, that was just so representative of like everything that I felt like wasn't going right. It was about the machine rather than the moment. Right. And at that day, I was just said, I'm done with this. If I ever do this again, I'm going to do it differently. Yeah, so what do you mean by differently then? So I walked away from that. I started from scratch. I literally just started meeting couples at beaches and parks and doing a lot of one-on-one weddings, just me and the couple. And it was so sweet. Sometimes they'd have a few friends there. And it was just about the ceremony. It was just about the union. You know, I'm the chaplain, so that's what I did. And then over time, I added a music. I got a little portable speaker, and I added the music. I started curating, and then I added the photos. Like, they need to remember this moment. I started taking the photos. And then over 1,000 weddings later, I moved into a little sandwich shop across the street from the courthouse. It's a little corner, you might remember that. And I did over 1,000 weddings there. And I just got to think about every little piece of the ceremony. I got to think about every movement, every word. What makes them feel this? What makes them experience that? How do they go through this moment and experience the actual moment that they came to experience? Right, because we're really supposed to only have it one time, unless we like renew our vows or something like that, right? Like for the most part, this is a one and done, hopefully. So to have that moment be missed with something technical or whatever, you know, it's nice to kind of just have it all in one place and not have to worry about all the extra things potentially going wrong. So I think that's really nice that you've developed the Walk-In Wedding Chapel for folks, and now over 5,000 weddings. There is so much we could talk about. We just don't have the time right now, but walkinweddingchapel.com though, if they're interested, right? Walkinweddingchapel.com. Awesome. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for what you do too, because you are bringing so many people together, and it's such an unforgettable moment. You're really changing lives. So thanks for joining us today, of course.